Hi, welcome dear students to 10th video of chapter 10. Hope all of you are in a good health. Today I'm going to discuss about different form controls. One is select box controls, file select box, hidden controls, clickable buttons, and submit and reset buttons. So select box control. What is the use of select box control and what is select box control? When sometimes when you are going to select the country from the countries list, or when you select a section in your uh, Google form, section A, B, C, D, and you select a particular section. This is the example of the select box. So this way, it is very easy to select a particular name from the list, and there is no chances of mistakes here. There are no chances of, when you write something there may be a chances of mistakes to so now I'm going to show you how you can use the select box. How will you create select box? Similarly, a file select box, when you are going to upload the answer of your questions, you know. So in that case, what you use, the select file select box. Select box, you just go to you can upload emails. You can also select the in type files. You can audio, video. So input type file we use here. Hidden controls. What is the use of the human? This is the this is the hidden. You are not, it is not visible to the screen only. So this is for the developer purpose. When you are going to send value from one page to another place, we use the hidden controls. Clickable buttons, we're going to different types of button which is helpful to send the value, and button, submit button, and reset button. We'll discuss one by one here. So see, previous class I already explained about the different forms you are all of you are able to create. Now going to create first the select box. Select box now, just going to create here the country. Just write down the country. When you submit a form, sometimes you see the country, 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 and now you can select the. How can we select? You just need to write down this. You can also see the select box. Also, sometimes we say select, and you can the name. What is the name of the select box? You can write down the country. Country. Okay. And it must be close with the select. And within the select, you can write down the option India, close, and option, you can just write down the, you can also write down the option value. So value is what you are going to submit. Value is equal to whatever you are going to write here, and if you want submit, just write down this and copy this, and going to use the another option value. I'm going to write here the USA. Also this is the user USA. Another, I'm just going to Japan, and write down. So this is a simple way you can write down, create a select box. First of all, open, just write down select, select tag, opening tag, and this is the closing tag. And options, So when you create a select box, it will appear these values on India, US, and Japan. Now check how it looks when you are going to. So now you can see here the country drop down list, country here. See India, USA, and Japan. And you can also write down this way here the option value. You can one value here just so that user can understand better. Select, you can just write down here the select. Select. Say you can increase the width of your drop down box. Now you can see more brilliant table. Now you can select country. And another input type, we are going to use the upload image. How you can how we upload image? How can we? So for this, we just need to image. I'm just going to write down here. We can use question answer whenever you're going to upload in use your online exam descriptive. So I'm just going to only image profile image. If you how you the option here for the user to upload the image. Now you just need to write down the here input type. Input type is equal to file. Just name here. The name is equal to what you put. Photo or a profile photo. You can was profile image. Profile image. This way you can simply create the input type file. And now see, just going to refresh and you will able to see. Now you can see select similar to the select box. When you're going to select, you have an option here. You can just select from your desktop or gallery, wherever you have pictures. You can upload pictures. You can select from your computer. Now, so this is the very simple image here. You can know file choose, and once you select the file, you can see the options, right? So this is a very simple, dear student. You can just go there, select, and you can see here the this is the choose a file name here. It appears. This is very simple. You can create a select box as well as the input type file input. Now another is the hidden input type hidden. When we write the input type hidden, so it is only for the developer purpose, and it is not visible to just write down here. Input type, not going to write input type here is hidden, and the name is the, if we're just going to pass the value of the variable name, length, and value is equal to 12. You can send any value and it will not appear, but it holds the value when you are going to submit to the another page. It's not visible here, so, and it is used only for the developers when you going to send from the value from one page to another, or the for processing. So this case it is helpful. Now another one, just hidden select box, you file hidden clickable buttons. So basically when we are going to discuss the buttons, we have a different types of button used for the form. That is I'm just going to show you how we can create a button. See the different type of button. I'm just going to use this here, a single and a TD. Type here input type button. First one is button. You can see the difference when going to create the multiple input type. Here I'm just going to submit, and just name is equal to also submit value. Just leave it value. When we write the value, it will display the value for submit. Just see value is equal to submit input type button, name is equal to button. And we have another input type. We have another input type that is reset. As it is clear from its name, when we use the input type reset. Reset. Yes, reset. Now change the name to reset. Yeah. And the value it also going to write the reset. And value here, value 2 is equal to value is equal to button. Now see, we have a different types of button now, and I'm just going to refresh, going to run this page. Now see that difference. Input type, we have button submit. Why is showing here the different submit button input type? That is first one is input type button submit, and in you can just place here the input type is equal to button submit. Spelling is here SUBMIT. Now input type submit, name submit. Now you can just here you can see now it is okay. Just going to align this to a center. Align. Also this should be table when I'm just going to make it center. Now you can just see here you can find out the button. It must be the end of the it should be the end of the row, so that meaning it will be always when you see when you are going to submit a form, and you see at the end of the it's just so I'm just going to write down here the input types here. Now input type button when just see I'm just going to when you write something, I'm just going to also use it only works sometimes in form. Should be in under the form tag must be, and also method is equal to I'm just going to write down the here the get method so that it is visible to the screen only, visible to the URL. Whatever you write inside, when you submit the form, the values appears in the URL form. You can set the action and the action. You can also and action is equal to page just action blank. I just now see. I'm just going to select here the country name. Image you can select from here image. You can row one, this is the image. I'm just going to select here row one. Address you can and mail you can select your option cricket, chess, and you can select multiple option. Once you submit a button, you see there if button is not responding, you are not able to see the difference. And when I'm going to submit the submit button, you see what happens. The value is going to submit. So here you can see the country name, profile, image. Different values are URL. You can see the values here. So this is the major difference when you are going to use the input type button, and when you are going to use the input type button, and this way you are going to submit the values. You're going to store the value in the database table. And now we see, so the button for JavaScript, when you are going to validate the form, validation purpose, we use the button so that user cannot leave the column blank. So validation, we use the button. And now we are just going to see you the what is the use of the another reset button. As it's clear from the name, you can see the this is the, and now we are going to use here the reset. So see here, no values here. So you are just going to reset, then you can reset the form value. If you want to forget to mention or you any mistakes, so in that case you can just reset button, submit when you are going to submit to the database, and the button is for the validation purpose. Sometimes we are going to use the JavaScript form validations, jQuery or okay. So I hope you are able to understand the forms control which I explained. Thanks for watching the video, dear students. Bye for now. See you